All right, I am prepping for this weekend's event. I need to make a couple new fresh candy shish kebabs, y'all. And I use these lovely marshmallows as my toppers. So I'm gonna pick up 2 bags because I'm gonna make fresh candy shish kebabs. And then I gotta get a few more items like some canned milk and a few more items we need for this event this weekend, y'all. All right, y'all. I use these Chessman cookies for my banana pudding. But they got some strawberry with white chocolate, and they got some lemon with white chocolate. This is some new stuff they got going on. My Lord. That's not gonna go good with my banana pudding. But I sure would like to taste this young lemon with white chocolate and strawberry with white chocolate. What the heck? I ain't want to try. I always want to try something just because I see it. But since I'm being a vendor at a senior citizen event, it's a car show, I don't want to make too many caramel apples because of people, and they always say too much sugar. I'm not saying that folks got sugar diabetes, but I'm just saying they're not a good seller item because they don't want too much sugar. So that's why I'm gonna make a few banana puddings, y'all, because I need those sales regardless if you buy an apple, popcorn, or pudding. Hey y'all, if you don't know, Winco got some good old fried chicken, and it's really inexpensive. So if you don't want to cook and it's hot and you got a Winco in your area, pull on up, y'all, and get that fried chicken because it's very inexpensive and it's really good. I mean, the line be wrapped around the cone. So there's not a lot of people in the line right now. It's probably 3 or 4, but that's why I'm here early. It's like 4:30. I came right after work. The line be wrapped around the corner, but the menu is so cheap. I love it. And the chicken is so good. All right, y'all. One of my main ingredients for my gourmet apples is this condensed milk. And I also need this condensed milk for my banana pudding. So I'm gonna get a few cans of these, y'all. About 6 cans, because I got about several events coming up. So I'm gonna get several cans. Next, I use this young brown sugar. I also use this brown sugar for my apples and for my gourmet popcorn. So every time I get brown sugar, I get about, I don't know, 10 bags, at least 8 bags, $20 worth. So 8 to 10 bags, I get this brown sugar like there's no tomorrow, y'all. And the shelf life on this brown sugar is fantastic, y'all. All right, y'all. This is the last of the Mohicans. I am going to print some labels tonight because tomorrow is going to be popcorn night. I decided to make some popcorn tomorrow so that I can have some fresh bags of popcorn. You know, my popcorn lasts a couple weeks, but I done sold out all the popcorn. I think I got about 6 or 7 bags of banana pudding, but everything else is sold out. So it's time to make fresh bags of popcorn, y'all, and get ready for this event that's on Saturday, the car show event. I'm only making a couple dozen apples and popcorn, and I decided to make some banana pudding, just a few cups, because like I said, I think it's a 5-hour event, and it's at a senior citizen parking lot / car show. So you just never know, and there's going to be other food vendors there, so I'm not going to make a whole lot at all. So with that being said, I bought the stuff for the banana pudding today, and I bought some stuff extra for the popcorn and apples. Oh, I guess I could do some, I guess I'll do it tomorrow. Make some more apple boxes while the popcorn is in the oven at the commercial kitchen. I'll be making those boxes perhaps so I can have them ready for Friday. Other than that, it's pretty set. Like I said, we just need to make some more labels, and that's about it. Because I just had an event last weekend, so the table coverings, they're all cleaned and laundried up, so that's taken care of, and that's it. I think it's gonna be pretty laid back weekend. But the following weekend, I will be doing a kids fest, and it's a 3-day event, y'all. And so I start setting up on Friday. I think it's Memorial Day weekend. So I start setting up on Friday. We get to bring the big boy tent, and we set up Friday night. And I can't wait for y'all to see this. You're going to come along for the ride, because I want y'all to know that they turned this high school. It's a high school, okay? They turned this backyard high school into a miniature carnival. It is an amazing sight to see. I went to it last year. I've been last year, but I didn't have all the stuff that I have this year. Meaning my whole little setup, even down to my big boy tent. And so I'm very excited about this year. I'm staying prayed up, because last year they put me by the rides in the back by my own little lonesome self. I felt like a stepchild that was left out. And back then, last year, I wasn't on YouTube, so I didn't record things. I just took pictures. And so maybe one day I'll just show you the pictures of my setup, of how I was the stepchild, just set to the side. Thank God another vendor came next to me, and they came with their vendor. I guess they sold clothes, y'all. And now this was amazing. Now they came with an old school, you know, the yellow buses that the kids ride. So it was literally kind of like a yellow bus, and they turned that yellow type of vehicle, bus vehicle, into a portable rack, a clothing rack, where you go in there and buy clothes for little kids. I think kind of like kids under maybe 6 or 7. Too adorable. And she has a storefront, I think across the water. You know, we live over here in the East Bay, so, or in the West Coast, I should say. And so yeah, that was just amazing for her to bring a bus out there. And actually it was actually good. At first I was mad, I ain't even gonna lie, but it actually brought attention to her booth, because they're like, why is there a bus out here? And so by me being next to her, she brought attention to her table, and those people bounced off and ended up coming over to my table. Even though later on that day, one of the kids ran off, and the husband went looking for the kid. But that was a story. It was a panic attack. The security police got involved. Oh yeah, that was a very stressful day. Losing your little boy, the dad was stressed out. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't on YouTube then. I didn't videotape none of that stuff, but it was very, very, very stressful. I was so stressed out then. But what'd you say? I ain't supposed to say that?
You ain't supposed to video people losing their children.
Oh no, I'm not saying I was gonna videotape them losing their children. I just wasn't on YouTube then, where you could have seen me at the 3-day event, y'all. That's all. I never would have videotaped nobody losing their kids. I was devastated. My heart was like, oh my God, I was so stressed out. I was borderline crying. But yeah, but anyways, y'all, with that being said, you are definitely gonna be on a ride on this roller coaster ride when I videotape. Like I said, the organizer Jay, he's a beast. I love him so much. How they take this everyday high school, okay, and turn it to a miniature carnival. It's just an amazing sight. So stay tuned for that, y'all. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be next weekend. I'm telling you, these days are flying. But for now, I'm getting prepared for this car show on Saturday. I'm losing what day it is. Today the 14th, 56, whatever Saturday's date is that's coming up. I'll be at a car show, which is about 15 minutes from my house. I don't think it's 15, maybe 10. So I'm so excited about that I don't have to travel far. So y'all, with that note, I want y'all to know I love you with all my heart. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm stressed out. I'm from the West Coast and my Warriors are losing. It looks like it's not going to be a good night for them. It's going to be bye-bye Warriors. But it's okay. We've done it so many times and I'm blessed for that. But it's not going to be good. It looks like we're going to be bye-bye Warriors. But anyways, y'all, until then, I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday night. Getting ready for this showdown car show on Saturday. Love you with all my might. Y'all be good and safe and talk to you soon. Peace out. All right, clicker.